This is the journey to One Africa.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I am here to deliver the Nigerian statement on behalf of my President, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is unable to be here because he has to be in New Delhi, India, to be part of the summit of G20 leaders. Your Excellencies, President of the African Union, my brother, the President of Kenya, fellow African presidents, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. Excellencies, speaking on behalf of Nigeria, I extend my heartfelt congratulations for the landmark occasion that marks the inaugural AU African Summit. This event, as well as our recent efforts and advocacy on the topic of climate change, boldly demonstrates to the global community that Africa is rising to the challenge and taking decisive steps to deliver a sustainable economic future for our people. The African Climate Summit occurs at a pivotal juncture, offering us an exclusive stage to spotlight our priorities, solutions, and needs regarding climate action to the global community. As a continent, it is critical that climate action spurs socio-economic development for us. We know that with robust planning and increased investment in the region, this is achievable. Africa is already bearing the brunt of a climate crisis that it did not cause. But our continent, with our significant renewable energy resources, critical minerals, vast carbon sink, and growing population, can be a strong solution center. Distinguished participants, in Nigeria, we have articulated our unchanging position to advance climate action without jeopardizing economic development. We designed an ambitious energy transition plan to achieve universal access to energy by 2030 and net zero emission by 2060, while prioritizing industrialization, job creation, and economic growth. Significantly, our plan helps to crystallize the scale of resources needed to deliver climate targets, so that by the current financial flows will not suffice. Nigeria's energy transition plan requires 1.9 trillion in spending up to 2060, including 410 billion above business as usual spending. This is additional financing requirement translates to about 10 billion per annum, but average international financing flows to Nigeria for clean energy have been about 655 million per year over the last decades. Similarly, the unconditional target in our nationally determined contributions requires $7.7 billion in investment annually. In 2019-2020, all sub-Saharan Africa received barely approximately $20 billion USD in climate finance. Annual climate finance flows to Africa are currently just 11% of what we require, so more investments have to come to the continent. For us in Nigeria, we are presently establishing partnerships with both public and private sector players, driving innovative policy changes, advancing renewable energy projects, including on-grid solar and electric vehicle development, and exploring innovative financing mechanisms like carbon trading to lay the foundation for an all-encompassing transition. I recently made public The key focus of my government, captured as an 8-point agenda, climate action and environmental sustainability, is central to achieving 4 of those agendas, which are food security, poverty eradication, sustainable job creation, and security. We recognize that just energy transition partnerships are emerging as an important source of capital for climate-sensitive energy efforts in developing regions, and Nigeria wants to be considered for one. My team is currently working on a proposal to the G7 for the jet pitch for Nigeria. It is encouraging that South Africa and Senegal have secured jet pitch, but they must be scaled up across Africa in addition to other strategic financing opportunities. This summit is essential for highlighting such requests, sharing ongoing efforts, and establishing inter-country collaboration. Mr. President, I assure you and fellow leaders of Nigerian unwavering support as we embark on this journey to clearly communicate Africa's position on climate action and expedite an equitable, sustainable future for all of us. God bless Africa. Thank you very much.